Just kick ass. I'm like, yes, that was a nice thing to say. You guys, it's like such immediate feedback. Like Kenny said, I'm here from New York, but I was raised and I was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. Are you just excited because would you have said that if I said anywhere?
No.
You're from Cincinnati?
No, she's from Cleveland. I
don't mean to drag you guys into the Cleveland Cincinnati debate.
We call it
Fighting words, I get it. But in a lot of ways, my move to New York was in some ways coming back to where my great-grandparents moved from Russia in 1919. My great-grandfather was 17 and ran away from home. And that's where my grandparents lived. And so that's where we start, right here. I order potatoes and bacon across from you and Grandpa on West 23rd Street. I still eat bacon and don't yet live in this city that is an ocean, which drops welcome home letters on E-trains from JFK reading, I didn't know you were gone. I don't know you're back. Today, I am 11. Grandma, you live here. And this is your diner, and your toast isn't quite golden brown, and they said it would be 5 minutes on the corned beef hash. It was 8. The cash register is ringing too loud, and what is that music anyway? They know your prescription purple sunglasses by name. Have your table ready, and I trust each busboy and host and will take my time to learn that smiling can be a job description. You live in an apartment that I don't, and can't know that one day I will. I'll live there so hard, I'll order a 50 sack and smoke out the delivery boy in the living room. So hard when I go on a first date with crazy Lisa from Detroit and we fight the whole night like you and Grandpa. Then she rocks the worst blowjob I don't even want. And asks if she should leave, even though it's 5:35 in the morning now. I'll say she can stay because it is my apartment. And when she starts snoring like she's trying to wake my brother and his boyfriend in the next room, I will take my pillow and sleep on my couch because by then it will be my couch. But today, even from New York, my home in Cincinnati is still folding around me like an egg. It isn't yet the city in which my father will leave my mother, or the city to which he'll return, or the 2 weeks between that I won't remember, or the 2 weeks after he comes home but isn't really home, or the decade we will spend pretending it didn't happen, or the years I will immediately fall asleep each time my mother mentions her own sadness. Grandma, this is the year Heather has her aneurysm. They'll say she was brain dead in the ambulance, flatlined by the hospital. A week before, I will imagine dipping my chubby fingers into the blue pools of her eyes just to feel how they are possible. I'll dream of her strawberry curls with unending wonderment, convinced she might let me move into them. I'll wish her funeral were open casket. They'll play One Sweet Day, and I will know that Boyz II Men wrote this for me. Today, though, it's you, me, and Grandpa headed uptown to the museums, and you love each other because why else would you still be here? You will scream at him to give the horn to the whole West Side. He'll be driving an '89 Toyota Camry I don't know will be mine by high school when it has rusted doors and stalls each time I turn left at an intersection with oncoming traffic, and Grandpa is going too slow, and Nat, the light is red! Nat, the light is green! And who but you has permission to screech his name like an irascible mantra, but he does make you laugh, sometimes by not saying anything. And when he finally falls into the pool of those people holding the keys to the big question, years from now, where even when he is not thinking, he looks like he's thinking, When he's not detached, he looks detached. When he is not mourning a life that never quite paid his due promise. When he does pass, and I accompany you on a flight back to a nursing home in Cincinnati, a city that by then will call to me like a slow dying, you'll say, it's been 70 years. I don't know who I am without Nat. And I'll tell you that history doesn't remember us that way. We'll remember how you swirled out of this world together. We are going to remember you together. Thus you are. And before falling asleep against the window, you'll say, John, that sounds very poetic. But it still doesn't help. It still doesn't help.